The matter with you isn't the confusion you feel, it's the disconnection from your own worth. Reclaim your power, and you'll see that what matters is how you treat yourself during these moments of uncertainty. What is the matter with you? It's a question that arises from self-doubt and fear, but those feelings don't define you. What defines you is your ability to face them and find strength in the process. What is the matter with you? Perhaps it's the dissonance between your dreams and your current reality. But this is not a permanent state. Change is possible. Growth is inevitable. In times of inner turmoil, it's natural to ask, what is the matter with you? But the truth is, there's nothing wrong with you. You are navigating the complexities of being human. When you ask, what is the matter with you? It's often because you're overwhelmed. But remember, overwhelm is a signal to slow down, to breathe, and to give yourself the compassion you deserve. What is the matter with you? Perhaps it is simply the exhaustion of juggling too many thoughts, too many feelings, and too many expectations. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is pause and breathe. What is the matter with you? Maybe it's the tension between your mind and heart, the constant pull between what you know and what you feel can leave you questioning everything. Sometimes we find ourselves asking, what is the matter with you? But the real truth lies in the complexity of your emotions, your desires, and your search for meaning in an ever-changing world. What is the matter with you? Maybe you're not broken, just in need of a moment to heal, to rest, and to reconnect with the truth of who you are beneath all the noise. When you ask, what is the matter with you? It's not an accusation, it's a plea for understanding. It's your mind searching for clarity and your heart seeking peace. What is the matter with you? Perhaps it's the weight of unspoken words, the burden of things left undone, or the sense that you're drifting through life without a clear sense of purpose. What is the matter with you? Maybe it's simply that you're not where you thought you'd be, but that doesn't mean you're lost. It means you're growing, evolving, and learning to embrace the journey. When you're struggling with feelings of doubt and uncertainty, it's easy to ask, what is the matter with you? But the true answer lies in your resilience, in your ability to keep moving forward despite it all. What is the matter with you? It's not a question of something being wrong, but of needing to stop and reflect, to remember that every feeling, every thought is part of your story and part of your healing. In those moments when you feel like everything is falling apart and you ask, what is the matter with you? Remember that even in the darkest times, there is always a seed of light ready to grow. What is the matter with you? Maybe it's that your heart is telling you something that your mind is afraid to acknowledge. Listen closely, and you may find the wisdom you've been seeking. What is the matter with you? Perhaps it's the accumulation of stress, the burden of expectations, or simply the realization that you need a break. It's okay to give yourself permission to rest. What is the matter with you? It's the moment when everything feels off balance and you're searching for an anchor. But sometimes balance comes not in perfection, but in acceptance of the chaos. When you ask, "What is the matter with you?" it's because you're feeling disconnected. But remember, reconnection begins from within by embracing all that you are with compassion and love. What is the matter with you? It's not a problem to fix, but a part of your journey to understand. Allow yourself the grace to feel deeply and to work through these emotions in your own time. What is the matter with you? It's the constant struggle between what's expected and what's real. The truth is, you're allowed to feel lost sometimes. It's how you find your way. When you ask, "What is the matter with you?" you might be focusing on the wrong question. The real question is, what can I do to make peace with where I am right now? What is the matter with you? Maybe it's the burden of unexpressed feelings, of thoughts left unsaid. But in the silence, you have the opportunity to listen to what truly matters. What is the matter with you? It's not about being broken. It's about realizing that there's a space within you where healing can happen, where growth is possible, and where peace can be restored. What is the matter with you? Perhaps it's that you've been so focused on what's missing that you've forgotten to appreciate what's already there, the strength, the resilience, and the love that resides within you. What is the matter with you? Maybe it's not about what's wrong, but rather what's missing. That piece of peace, that glimmer of hope, that one feeling that could set your soul free again. In moments like this, when you're unsure of yourself, it's easy to ask, "What is the matter with you?" But the answer often lies in the space between your breaths, in the silence where your heart speaks louder than your fears. What is the matter with you? It's not about being broken or lost. It's about being human, feeling everything all at once, and finding strength in that vulnerability. What if the matter with you isn't something wrong, but rather something you've yet to acknowledge? An unspoken truth, an untapped potential, a raw emotion waiting to be understood. At times, we ask ourselves, "What is the matter with you?" But perhaps the real question is, why haven't you accepted the full spectrum of who you are? What is the matter with you? Perhaps it's the weight of the world that rests on your shoulders, or maybe it's the internal struggle of wanting more than what you've been given. The question isn't, "What is the matter with you?" but rather, "What will you do with these thoughts and feelings that swirl within, searching for clarity, meaning, and peace. What is the matter with you, you ask? But in truth, it's the disconnection from your true self that causes the confusion. Reconnect, and you'll see that everything has a purpose. Sometimes we feel the overwhelming need to ask, "What is the matter with you?" But the truth is, it's okay not to have all the answers. It's okay to be uncertain. Healing begins when we accept where we are. What is the matter with you? Maybe it's the expectations you've placed on yourself that have become too heavy, or maybe it's just the quiet whisper of your soul calling you to listen. In the midst of feeling lost, we often ask, "What is the matter with you?" But the answer might just be that you're at a crossroads, and that's okay. It's part of the journey. What is the matter with you? It's not about shame or guilt. It's about the complex layers of your emotions, sometimes tangled, sometimes unclear, but always real. When you ask, "What is the matter with you?" you may not hear an immediate answer, but deep inside, there's a voice telling you that healing comes with patience, self-compassion, and understanding. The matter with you may not be as obvious as you think. It could be that your heart is tired, your mind is cluttered, and your spirit is seeking calm amidst the chaos. In every question of, "What is the matter with you?" lies an invitation to explore your inner world, a chance to discover what truly matters to you, what you need to heal, and what you're ready to let go of. What is the matter with you? It's not the surface struggle you're witnessing, but the deeper turmoil inside. A battle between your current reality and your dreams of something greater. At some point, we all ask ourselves, "What is the matter with you?" But that's not the question that will set you free. The real question is, what can I do to feel whole again? What is the matter with you? Perhaps it's that you've been carrying unspoken pain for so long, but now it's time to let it out, to face it, and to release it in order to move forward. It's easy to feel lost and wonder, what is the matter with you? But sometimes it's just the weight of unprocessed emotions that make us feel off balance, disconnected, or distant from ourselves. What is the matter with you? Maybe it's not about your shortcomings, but rather the reality that you're still learning, still growing, and still figuring things out. And that's perfectly okay. When you're feeling conflicted and asking, "What is the matter with you?" it's not about fixing yourself, but about giving yourself grace during the process of growth. The matter with you could be 1,000 things, or maybe it's just one thing: the need for rest, for a break, for a chance to reconnect with your purpose and inner peace. What is the matter with you? It's the simple yet profound realization that you are a work in progress, and every challenge, every feeling is part of the beautiful unfolding of your journey. We all ask ourselves, what is the matter with you at some point? But sometimes the answer is not as important as what you do next, how you treat yourself, how you heal, and how you grow. What is the matter with you? Maybe it's that you've been disconnected from your inner voice for too long. It's time to listen to what your soul is truly telling you. At times, the question of what is the matter with you arises from the noise in your life. Maybe it's time to step back, quiet the chatter, and reflect on what truly matters.